Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Jesus Christ, I knew where that was going. But all I see is the white.
Well, that's what you isn't that why? Wasn't that the whole thing? You see the whites of their eyes, and then
yeah. That way, they were within range that they couldn't turn around and get away from your firing.
Which, like, thinking about Revolutionary War shit, that sucks. Like, imagine being that guy charging in, and then they just unload on you because they haven't established rules of war again yet.
How do you get people to be in the front? It seems like
especially running at things, right?
Yeah, like so. He's talking about Revolutionary
I'm real
War.
fast, but that guy's a little slower. I'm going to stick behind him.
Taylor's talking about the Revolutionary War, and he's right. But back up a little more. Now we have short swords and shields, or spears, or something like that. Who wants to be in the front of this collision? Who?
And that's where
ladder onto a fucking fortress. You kidding me? I'm going 10th.
I think that the answer to that question is why when there were instances of professional armies versus the come on everybody get together we gotta fight armies, it was so obvious. I think there was a lot of pub stomping back in the day when the Spartans or specifically or the Romans came on the scene later on, when you had well organized armies that were trained there's that say what you want about 300, but one of the cooler scenes is when Leonidas is asking the Athenian or whoever his soldiers they brought so many what is your profession? I'm a potter. And it's just what about you? Sculptor. And Spartans, what is your profession? And they just go haru haru haru. I don't know.
Dude, that scene is so fucking cool.
And then with his fucking Scottish accent, he's like,
it's not the coolest scene.
I brought more soldiers than you did. And it's just
literally like Sean Connery. I brought more soldiers than you did. It's not
the coolest scene in that movie.
In that moment,
they're establishing the bond between Leonidas and his wife, and because later his wife is gonna have to be anyway. He's fucking her, but from behind, and I was just like, "Oh, this is a better marriage than a regular one." I don't know.
He was absolutely pillaging that pussy.
I just felt like they did a cinematic greatness by showing him taking her in 3 positions in a session. It wasn't lame. They were made for each other.
It's a damn good movie. I'm going to tell
it's
you right now.
It's a great movie, dude. The scene, I remember this is probably on 4chan 14 years ago when I read it, but they were the way that it accelerates between levels of difficulty for the Spartan soldiers.
Yeah,
it's literally like a video game.
Yeah.
It really is. It's they have to overtake the charging rhino class right now. Okay, what are they gonna do there? Oh, they have to overtake the elephant class. What are they gonna do there? It was great.
Yeah, that's what it is. They keep coming with bigger and bigger waves, but it's full of one-liners and cool moments and the makeup and the effects and the CGI, whatever they're doing with that whole background.
The makeup gave Leonidas a 6-pack. Yeah, the makeup.
Fuck yeah, spray that bitch on. You can't expect Gerard Butler.
And
I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, this guy turned himself in from dad bod to Spartan soldier.
All right, first of all, he did bulk up pretty good. He gained some.
He was
looked
absolutely
at him more
jacked
recent
during 300.
Look at him more critically again, and you will see that he had painted on muscles.
I saw the painted on muscles. I know. I saw it fairly recently.
But all the other guys,
some of those other guys,
all the other guys were shredded. They were.
It depends on how big a role they had. Like
the smaller the role, the more jacked they were.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah.
As opposed to talking.
The bigger the.
Come on. Well, come on now.
He looks really good in
Get this fucking propaganda off the screen. Get this out of
here. He looked a little worse than some of the other scenes are in my memory. I feel like I was disproven right there. But the bigger actors were chosen for their ability to act. The smaller the role, though, they got to be fitness models.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, the second one really blew though. The sequel, I was excited. I was like,
the sequel was horrible.
Yeah,
There's
but
a sequel.
Yeah,
yeah.
302 or whatever the fuck it was called. It was-
301. We're
no,
doing
was-
it again.
It was genuinely very bad. Yeah.
I liked it a little more than you, but yeah.
I like the sex scene with Eva Green, another doggy style scene. I'm sure Woody appreciated. He's a big fan.
You got to do it.
Eva Green might be the most beautiful woman who's ever lived. I'm a big fan of her.
Who is that?
She's an actress. She does a lot of nude scenes. Look up Eva Green. The movie is called The Dreamers. If you want to see her vagina.
Oh,
I'm
2003.
thinking it.
They also have I haven't seen Casino Royale either, but she's in that.
Yeah, that might be my. That's not Prime Eva Green. Prime Eva Green is The Dreamers.